Hello, everybody, and welcome to another free live preview of California Psychics, where we showcase one of our top tier psychics available and what it's like here to get a reading with us at California Psychics. Today, we'll be answering a few lucky viewers' questions for free during this 1 hour live stream. I am your moderator today, and we are joined by one of our fan favorites here at California Psychics, Psychic Uma. How are you doing today, Uma?
Good. Thanks for having me. How are you doing?
I'm doing fantastic, and it is another New Year kind of special live stream. It is our second live stream of the year, so we got all this New Year energy and everybody wondering where we're going to be growing in the new year. So it's going to be a great live stream today as we answer a bunch of questions. Now, before we get started, I do want to list off a few bits of information for our audience. First of all, we do have a promo code that is active. And if you use the code right below me, New Year 10, you can receive a free $10 credit added to your California Psychics account. Perfect for that New Year's reading if you haven't gotten one yet. This promo code can be applied on our website or app at checkout and can be used toward a private one-on-one psychic reading experience where you can get a guaranteed question answered on through California Psychics. If you are wanting a one-on-one reading experience with Psychic Uma here, after seeing a little free preview of her abilities today, make sure to stick around because we'll be shouting out her exact schedule later in the live stream. And now, two more notes. For ground rules for questions, we are not able to answer any legal or medical related questions here at California Psychics, so please tailor your questions to not include those two topics. Also, Psychic Uma is a specializes in dream analysis rather than mediumship. So if you have any mediumship questions, you can instead tailor those to love, career, or even dream analysis. And as my final note, I do want to urge all users who are joining us today to not add any accounts who send you a friend request for readings after the live stream today. These users are not associated with California Psychics, and the only way to receive a guaranteed reading with one of our verified psychics here like Uma is to go to californiapsychics.com. But without any further ado, we are ready to go and start answering questions. So are you ready, Uma?
Yeah, I am.
Perfect. Well, our first question here then is from Lauren. She is wanting to know a little bit more about her relationship with Elijah. She's specifically wondering if Elijah is going to be the one that she's going to be married. And if not, do you possibly foresee when this new person or her new soulmate, I guess, the one she's supposed to be with, will come into the picture?
Yeah, and as we are opening up this energy, there's some heaviness that comes with Elijah because I see a lot of struggling energy. And within that, I feel like he's going to try to grow and he's going to try to learn and change and do some things. But to answer your question in short, I don't feel like he is the one that you are supposed to marry. I feel like you guys have a good connection at times, but for the long haul and your highest good, I just don't see that he's the one. However, with that being said, energy of like your deep soulmate, your connection of who you're supposed to spend forever with is something that is coming forward. Now, I am getting a more of like a warmer time frame within this, so it's going to be going into the summer before you really meet the person that you will marry. And trust me, it will go so fast that even by 2027, you guys will be engaged and you will be planning that wedding. So start to just kind of really rethink things with Elijah because he's not your forever person, but the next person that is coming in will be. And the letter C just really keeps trying to come forward with your new person. I can't promise you that that's the first initial. Maybe it's the last, but there is definitely a C in his name, and that's how you will connect to who this person is. So lots of changes coming over the next couple of months, but like June, July is really where this person of your soulmate is coming in for you.
Wonderful. Thank you, Lauren, for submitting your question today. And we really hope that that answer from Psychic Uma also resonated with you. Please let us know if it did in the chat, and we'll make sure to put it up on the screen for Psychic Uma too. And again, thank you for attending our live stream today. Yeah, she does really say, or she says she really appreciates your guidance, Uma. So thank you. And thank you again, Lauren.
Yes.
Next question that I saw one here from Hitesh. Hitesh is wondering if would Tara and Hitesh ending up in a relationship together, and possibly if you can reveal what her feelings are in regards to, yes, a potential relationship unfolding.
Yeah, and I mean, I love the energy that comes from you and Tara because it's instantly this passionate connection for you guys. And so, what Spirit does bring forward is that the relationship is something that will truly develop. There's still a little bit of time that's kind of needed to shift through some stuff, but I'm getting more of like a spring time frame, like a March to April is really where this relationship evolves. And when you ask, like, just kind of what are her feelings about you, passion is ignited instantly. So within this, I see that those are deeper feelings, like the romantic connections. Too early to say love, but it definitely is something that is present within this. So again, connecting to those really, really deep things that she does have for you. I will say you provide a lot of fulfillment for her, which then folds into, the happiness, the joy, the contentment, all of those things. Even at times when she does feel a little reserved or a little blocked, this is what her heart holds. She's just pushing through the surface level stuff right now that's hard to see what she really feels, but this will be your forever person.
Wonderful. Thank you, Hitesh, for bringing forward this question today. And we really hope that that answer from Psychic Uma resonated with you as well. And thank you for attending today's live stream too. Now, our next question that I see here is from YouTube. Adrienne is wanting to know if she should be giving Terry another chance. If so, Psychic Uma, how will things be different this time around between Adrienne and Terry? Terry's been in several of Adrienne's dreams lately, and has contacted her about a week ago asking for a reconciliation. Do you have any thoughts or advice on this?
Yeah, so him showing up in your dream, number one, just represents that he's been missing you and like he is searching for this spiritual soulmate connection, right? So in a way that's just kind of it was a spiritual way of him connecting to you. My negative on this though is I am not loving the energy that comes forward with this, unfortunately, because I do feel that Terry really cares for you and I feel that he wants the second chance. But I'm only seeing like a surface level of a change. And that's what I don't like for you because it's not going to be different this time around. Unfortunately, there's still a lot of emotional, mental drainage that surrounds him. And he is really struggling to release a lot of that energy. And until he does, he can't be the version of him that you need the most. Spirit's really connecting me to like a female energy that's older, maybe like a mom, an aunt, a sister, something like that. And that person is creating a lot of turmoil in his life that he can't fully get over to give you everything that you deserve. So first part of that question is no. I honestly do not feel like you should give him another chance because it's going to be okay for a couple of months. And then the same thing, the patterns, the behaviors, all of that is going to unfortunately repeat itself. And it's going to hold you back from what you're supposed to do. Because I see a lot of this year of 2026 for you being a transition year. You're meant to fly and grow. And I feel like he's just kind of like that ball and chain, if you would, that pulls you back. So unfortunately, I feel like it is time to just release his energy.
All right. Thank you, Adrienne, for bringing forward this question today. And though it may not have worked out in the sense of Terry and Adrienne, we do really appreciate you bringing forward this question. We are rooting for you at the end of the day. So definitely keep us updated on this love journey. It'll probably turn around very, very soon for you. And definitely we want to hear when that positive update comes. So thank you again, Adrienne, for attending today's live stream. Next question I see one here is for Stephanie. Now, Stephanie is wanting to know, in general sense, what she can be expecting in terms of love in 2026. Thank you, Stephanie, for that question.
Yeah, and I love the energy of this for you and love. This may not directly answer, but when you asked that question, Spirit brought forward this strong sense of like a foundation is built. And a unity is coming forward within this. So to me, this is everything about growing a foundation, having the stability of love and life and exciting energies, because to me, this is a deeper level of a connection. So, with the growth that 2026 is bringing forward for you, it seems that you guys are, or sorry, I say you guys because I see you in a relationship for sure. But it just develops into something that's so powerful. And the word unity, 90% of the time, is that marriage. So I definitely see that that is on the horizon for you, and may not be the marriage itself, but the engagement, that connection is 1,000% here for you in 2026.
All right. Thank you, Stephanie, again, for bringing forward this question today. And yes, we really appreciate you attending the live stream, and we hope that that answer from Psychic Uma resonated with you too. And now that we're just under a quarter of the way through today's live stream today, I do want to shout out Psychic Uma here and the best ways to reach her, especially if you are interested in getting that one-on-one reading experience and getting a guaranteed answer to your questions. You can do so on CaliforniaPsychics.com or the California Psychics app. Now, we do have about 45-ish minutes to answer questions for free during this free live preview of California Psychics today. But if you are wanting to receive that guaranteed answer to your questions through either phone call, online chat, or offline message, you can click the link in the description of the live stream you're watching right now to pull up CaliforniaPsychics.com. And Psychic Uma, for those who are wanting to get a reading with you specifically after getting a just tiny preview of your abilities today, but so much more time left to convince them. Can you please let everybody know when is the next time you'll be online and available for these one-on-one readings?
Tomorrow I will be 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and that's usually my schedule Monday through Tuesday, 8 to 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time.
Amazing. And yes, if you missed any of that information, please click the link in the description of the live stream you're watching right now. That will pull up Psychic Uma's profile on CaliforniaPsychics.com, where you can find, yes, all that information she just shouted out, as well as the ability to send her a quick message or book a one-on-one appointment slot for her if you want to choose her on, or if you want to speak to her on the phone. And also, don't forget to use the code NEWYEAR10 for a free $10 credit added to your California Psychics account with no purchase necessary. You want to make sure that you guys get this free gift, New Year 10. And now, hopping right back into questions, we have one here from Charlotte, I spot. She is wanting to know more about her connection with Kier. And she wants to know if this is a connection that will be worth it between the two of them, Charlotte and Kier. She's currently waiting for him to reach out for being MIA. She appreciates your time today. Take it away, Uma.
Yeah, and instantly when I pull open this energy, I am seeing that it is going to be worth it. Even with him being, MIA. Right now, there's like this shift that he's kind of been going through, and he's receiving a lot of clarity so that when he does come back in and he is present, the consistency is there, communication is there, the drive to really build you guys as a whole is there. So with this, a lot of information wants to come in, so bear with me, but I am seeing a lot of communication wanting to come in. The only thing with this is it's still about like a 7-day time frame away. It could be a lot sooner than that, but just kind of as a whole, I see 7 days right now. And within that, the clarity that has been coming to him has like opened him up to a whole different perspective. So when he is back, you're going to see that he is attentive. He's putting in more effort, more time, affection even is something that is coming forward with his energy. It's like he's grounded himself, he's balanced, he's ready to just move forward. I'm gonna say jump into it, but I know there's still like that little bit of hesitation. But honestly, this is where you guys are gonna be in that exclusive committed relationship. And even into spring, I'm seeing travel a lot for you guys. And that's in that couple stage. So the next few little weeks, if you would, it's all about building up to this relationship.
All right. Thank you, Charlotte, for presenting that question today. And we really hope that answer from Psychic Uma resonated with you too. Definitely keep us updated and keep Psychic Uma updated on this connection between you and Kier. And yes, we really appreciate you attending the live stream today. Next question I spot here is one here from Ty. Ty is wanting to know a love-related question, wanting to know if you see any updates coming to his romantic situation anytime soon. He's been single for a while now, and he's loved to know if there's anything coming up that he needs to be on the lookout for, or that he needs to kind of be changing or anything like that. Thank you in advance, Uma.
Yes. And of course, we open up your energy. You have a lot of movement. So that's a great thing to see. The only thing that might be a little frustrating with this one is that I do see a new love interest coming into your world, but it is March is where that energy is at. And this one is powerful. Like instantly you're going to feel submitted by this person, smitten by this person, because the love, like you're going to be like, do I know this person? But no, I don't. Like it's such a deep level of a connection that's almost going to blow you away. And it's not anything that's too good to be true. This is just finally your person, you guys finding each other. I know I keep kind of saying this, but like March is what Spirit just keeps bringing into this. And it is the beginning part of March. So you don't have too long to wait for this person, but I instantly see unity and longevity with this too. And that's how deep the connection is going to be on that instant basis. So 2026 is your year for that love connection to come. And you have been extremely patient through all of this. And that's kind of like your reward from universe and spirit is finally this person coming in. They had some stuff they had to figure out. You had some stuff to do. It shows really that you've healed and you've grown and you've released things. And now you're ready for this forever person. One thing before I go, but really a lot of travel energy is in the later half of the year, and you're traveling with this specific person that introduces themselves in March. So congratulations, because you're going to have a beautiful love life this year.
Wonderful. Thank you, Ty, for bringing forward this question. We really hope that you enjoyed this answer from Psychic Uma. We were really happy to get this question answered today as well. So thank you for attending today's live stream, and we really hope that you did appreciate that answer from Uma. Next question I see is one here real quick from Dharmika. Dharmika is wanting to know if you can reveal any of the feelings that Sean has about Dharmika. She is a Capricorn, and he is I can't get that one on the top of my head, but Dharmika is wanting to know if Sean is interested in a potential relationship.
So as we open you guys up, yes, I have to say that Sean is definitely interested in a relationship with you. I do see a lot of deep, deep feelings that come forward within this. So to me, that's, igniting the passion, it's the love, it's all things that exist there. The only thing with this is where I feel like when you ask, like, what are his feelings for me, is because there are some blockages, unfortunately, that are present with him. And a lot of this goes back to some levels of insecurities. He's so afraid of being judged, and you're not the only one that he's afraid of being judged from. There's other individuals too that he feels this judgment, or there could be judgment from them. So with this, just be a little bit more patient within him. Give him about 2.5 weeks, and then there's going to be this huge shift of his energy. And what Spirit brings forward is that he is just giving back to you. It's the connection, attention, affection, all of it. So that's really where you're going to feel the shift and see the change in him. Relationship status for you guys, definitely see that solid and strong right around Valentine's Day. So that might be a special Valentine's Day, surprise for you, but he is definitely ready to come forward. Just needs like that 2.5 week time frame right now, and then he'll be good. And you guys will have that relationship. Also, Spirit shows that there is longevity or long term in the connection in between you and him.
All right. Thank you, Dharmika, for submitting your question today, and we really appreciate you attending the live stream today as well. Hope you enjoyed that answer from Psychic Uma, and we definitely want to hear any updates between you and Sean. So definitely keep us and Psychic Uma updated. And she is saying thank you as well for that answer. Now, next question, I spotted one here from JP. Now, JP has applied for a grant to work in Montreal as a researcher. He's wanting to know if they are going to be heading to Montreal this year. Please and thank you.
Yeah, so it's like instantly I just feel like this nodding energy of like coming in as yes, 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 because the energy that comes forward for you, there's a lot of change, but also I hear the word alignment. So I feel like this is everything just kind of aligning for you. And there is that travel energy for you surrounding this. So I mean, I have to definitely say yes, that this is everything that you have wanted, it all coming forward for you so that you can have all of the tools and the keys and things that you need to go to Montreal. So get ready because it's definitely trying to come in. It's not quite burning fast like it's going to be here in the next couple of weeks, but into like, the end of February, March, that energy is really, really flowing for you.
Amazing. Thank you, Uma, for that answer. And thank you, JP, for submitting that question today. Yes, they are saying thank you so much for that answer. And yes, thank you for attending today's live stream. We really hope that you enjoyed that answer from Uma. Next question, I spot one here, is from Daniel. Daniel's wanting to know about Jennifer. Oh, hello, Daniel again. There is a back and forth between him and Jennifer, and he is wanting to know if it is going to be getting better for the long term. Thank you in advance.
So again, like yes, instantly I feel this energy of movement and change and just like a breath of fresh air. So the whole back and forth. My only negative with this one is that I feel like you got till the end of January for that to really come to a completion. But as we enter into February and the whole remainder of 2026, this is something that is not being carried with you guys. So it does end in January here. The bond, the connection in between you guys actually strengthens from it. So I know it's really exhausting. I know it's frustrating, but there is that silver lining that's coming out of this that makes you guys even stronger going forward. A lot of travel and celebratory energy is coming forward with you guys as this year progresses. Don't have timeframes as of just yet, but that also is just, reassurance that you guys are moving away from this back and forth and, heaviness that comes with that back and forth. So February is going to be your turning around month that just allows all of the beautiful energy to come in. I know it sounds negative, but with Jennifer, I really see her being more grounded and I see her really releasing old patterns. So that's again just a different level of confirmation that you're not entering 2026 with this same old cycle repeating itself.
All right. Thank you, Daniel, for submitting that question today. And we really appreciate you attending today's live stream as well. Let us know if you enjoyed that answer from Psychic Uma. And now, next question, I see one here is from Michael. Michael is wanting to know about love in regards to his new girlfriend, Ivy, who lives in Dallas as a nurse. Will she be moving to him in Maryland, or will Michael be moving over to Ivy in Dallas? Michael has currently been looking for jobs in law enforcement and security just in case he does have to move. And he is flying there next month in February, and she is flying here in March. So he's wanting to kind of know a little bit more about the strength of his connection with Ivy, and in addition to like if they will be moving to Maryland or Dallas, if you foresee kind of that as well, Uma.
So we might have to answer this backwards because what Spirit brought forward first instantly for Michael was a new job. So with that, I definitely do feel that you are going to kind of have the ability or the power to move. And so I see this energy of like you moving to her. So that obviously answers that question of like, will you be moving to Dallas or would she be moving to Maryland? So as of right now, I definitely see like you moving to Dallas, you guys building this, establishing it, really kind of being there for a good little while. It's not your permanent forever home because I definitely do feel years down the road that there is some kind of shift, but it's you guys united together, moving together again. So this new job is something that is trying to come in here within the next like 2 months. So really with March, I kind of feel like that could be a time frame of yes, right now it's just planned for her to come visit you, but I feel like there's a lot of packing. I feel like there's a lot of, getting things together because you're in that place of you got this new job, you got to make the change. And then you get like she's going to basically be helping you because I don't see her leaving you there, if that makes sense. Like she's going to visit you, but you guys have been packing up, you're all moving together down to Dallas. And that's really just like March timeframe for you. So strength in the relationship because you guys are moving in together. You're going to have this long lasting relationship and really just build your future. And this is the next 3 months is what this big change is going to, or sorry, when the big change is coming forward for you.
Wonderful. Thank you, Michael, for submitting your question today. And we really hope that you enjoyed that answer from Psychic Uma. Yes, we really appreciate you attending the live stream today. And if you are wanting to follow up with Psychic Uma, you can always do so on California Psychics as well. And make sure everybody who is watching, and Michael, make sure you use that code NEWYEAR10. I'll go ahead and hide the question to get a free $10 credit added to your California Psychics account. And that can be used to help out with your very next reading as well. And this is a good segue point because we are about halfway done with today's live stream today. And for those, oh yes, and Michael is saying thank you so much as well, Uma, and thank you, Michael. Now, yes, for those who are wanting to book a one-on-one reading appointment and receive a guaranteed answer to their questions, you can always do so whenever you visit CaliforniaPsychics.com or the California Psychics app. And if you are wanting to get a one-on-one reading appointment with specifically Psychic Uma here after seeing a little free preview of her abilities today, Psychic Uma, can you please let everybody know when is the very next time you'll be online and available for those who are seeking that one-on-one reading experience with you?
Sure. I'll be online tomorrow, 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. My typical schedule is Monday through Thursday, 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And I always try to, do the direct messages and chats and everything whenever I can. So I'm usually pretty available.
Perfect. And yes, make sure you click that link in the description of the live stream you're watching right now. That will pull up Psychic Uma's profile on CaliforniaPsychics.com. And I mentioned at this right at the beginning of the shout out, but again, use this code NEWYEAR10 for a free $10 credit added to your California Psychics account. And you can use that free $10 towards your next one-on-one reading with a psychic like Uma here. Now, as we hop back into questions, and again, do click that link in the description to book with Uma. Our next question that I see one here is from Holly. Holly is wanting to know if, this is in relation to kind of moving. So if they're going to be moving into their new apartment anytime soon. And Holly, if you can verify whether or not you've already kind of secured this place or if you're still looking at the moment, because I feel like that might impact.
Yeah, and it will. And I mean, the energy even coming forward just from in this too, like you have a lot of like physical movement energy around you. So I definitely do feel that is something, okay, not yet. I do feel like that's something here that's in the near future. Within this too, and having that confirmation, I feel like this is something that's kind of being pushed a little bit into like February, is where I was getting this energy. But I feel like February just kind of gives you that level of confirmation and securing that place that you want. So with this, it might not be the exact one that you guys had envisioned, but it's going to be something that is like relatively close. So don't get discouraged if that very first one, doesn't work out for you. Just that's something that is divine, right? Because universe is protecting you from something not feeling the connection there for you. And this one is like coming in. I keep hearing like the 15th and the 16th of February, so that you will physically be moved in there by the 1st of March. So it's definitely right around the corner for you. Just try to breathe right now, because everything is working out in the way that it should, even though sometimes it doesn't feel like it is. There's just a higher protection for you that's not allowing it to be right at this moment, because the timing's not right now. But 1000% by March, you will be in your new place.
Thank you, Holly, for submitting that question today. Yes, we are rooting for you, and we know that that new apartment's going to be right around the corner for you. But if you are wanting to connect with Psychic Uma for an additional reading, you can always do so on CaliforniaPsychics.com. Now, next question that I see is one here that I saw from Hannah. Oh, hello, Hannah. Hannah is wanting to know if you see West coming back into her life anytime soon. She keeps having dreams of the two of them being together in the near future, and she really thinks that he might be the one. She really thanks you in advance for any insight that you have. Thank you.
Yeah, and I love this energy for you because I have to agree with you. I definitely feel like your intuition is spot on with him being the one. As far as like him coming back into your world, I am getting a lot of like the later February month right now. There are some things that, are kind of, I'm going to call them on fire in his life. And he is trying to put those out, and he is trying to figure out the best pathway of this. It feels like there's some financials, it feels like there's family, there's just some bigger roadblocks. And these ones, yes, usually, it would be nice to have the partner to kind of go through, but he needed to learn this on his own. So within that, like I said, the later part of February, I do see him coming in. Now, I'm not saying it's completely quiet until then, because I feel like there is some communication that's going to start like peeking through. But for him to be in a place of where he is consistent and you guys can start to rebuild the relationship, it is that later part of February right now. But again, Spirit confirms that you guys are meant to be together. You're going to have that long term commitment and relationship. So just give it a couple more weeks right now. He's figuring out everything that he needs to so that he can be the best version of himself. Like whatever makes him perfect for you, that's what he's trying to, that's his end goal right now. And he is going to achieve that goal.
Perfect. Well, we really hope so. Hannah, we are rooting for the two of you, you and West. So definitely keep us updated. We really hope that that turns around very soon. And yes, you get that contact from him ASAP. But in the meantime, thank you for attending today's live stream today. And we really hope that you enjoyed that answer from Psychic Uma as well. And again, just thank you for attending. Next question, I saw one here from Aisha. Aisha is wanting to know about her and Bilal. What did Bilal think of her photo, which they send for an arranged marriage proposal? They have not received any response in regards to their arranged marriage proposal from them. So thank you in advance.
Yeah. So when we look at this, I feel like the main question is just trying to kind of identify like what the feelings were within the photo, correct? Okay. So within this, I do feel a very positive vibe from all of this. I feel like a connection, a want to reach out. And I am seeing that there is some communication flowing to you. It is only like showing me about 5 to 6 days right now. Something is connecting to the mother's energy, and a lot of this is something that has delayed everything within that. I'm not sure exactly what that is because it kind of hit a blockage when it comes to her, so that maybe could be something health. I'm not sure, but that's the reason of the no response from them. They're kind of dealing with that right now, and it is a lot. It's created a lot of worry throughout the whole family. So they are trying to get back to a place where they can then connect, because they do see celebratory energy that does come forward for you guys. So it's there. They're going to accept. You guys are going to, move forward within this marriage proposal. It's just that one situation had to be worked out, unfortunately. And definitely sending them, prayers and good thoughts so that they can get through that quicker for you, for them, and for you guys too.
I guess really confirmation question, so that he does like it, I guess.
He does a lot. Yes. He's very connected, attracted, wanting to proceed forward with this. Don't be so hard on yourself. I know it seems so hard when you didn't get the response, but he definitely is very attracted to you and excited for this.
Wonderful. Thank you, Aisha, for submitting your question today. And we hope that you enjoyed that answer from Psychic Uma. Now, next question that I have here for you, Uma, is from Lucia. Lucia is just wanting to know very simply if she is going to be traveling more this year. And if so, can you kind of reveal some hints of where she might be traveling to this year and enjoying herself?
Yeah, spirit really instantly connected you to yes, like there's a lot of travel that does come forward with you. I'm a little thrown off with this one because I see that there's a long distance travel, which usually would be like something overseas, out of the country, something like that. But I'm getting a lot of water energy within this. So that could be something of like a cruise or, something like that. I don't have any names of the specifics of where it is, but it's definitely something that is located, with a lot of water connection in this. And it's something that spirit's kind of drawing me more to because you need this part of like a healing or something like that. But yeah, 100% that there's a lot of travel for you. And it's a beautiful, like, I don't know, I might call it like Caribbean, right? Because there's just a lot of beauty. There's a lot of aqua colors that do come forward within the location that you're going to be going to. I wish I could give you more of a specific as to where that is, but it just shows me water and a longer travel for you within that.
Thank you, Lucia, for submitting that question today. Yes, we are rooting for you in terms of these vacation spots. So hopefully you'll be taking some very nice vacations this year. Yeah. Definitely tell us all about it. Tell Psychic Uma about it as well. And you can always connect with her on California Psychics as well. Next question. I spotted one here from Laura. Laura is wanting to know about her boyfriend, Joris, wanting to know specifically if they are going to be marrying. They are long distance. She is in California and he is in Belgium. Now the question being, whenever they link up, once they are married, she is more than willing to move to Belgium in order to kind of live there. But in order to do so, they need to marry first in the U.S. and then apply for a unification visa for the two of them to then move. Joris is worried about everything going on with the U.S. right now in terms of kind of, just foreign stuff. And so basically kind of wanting to know if this marriage possibility is still as strong as they are hoping it to be, if you possibly foresee any roadblocks or anything that is going to be stopping this marriage or anything else that is coming up about their connection.
Yeah, and instantly when we open up this question, Spirit did kind of make me focus on more of the marriage part of it. And it is a yes that, the marriage does come forward within this. My only negative with this is that I feel like there is some type of delay. I don't know the exact details of this. It's nothing of your doing or his doing or anything like that. Like you even just kind of said, there's a lot just in the world that's going on that could, unfortunately pull back from the ability of this. But if I ask Spirit, will you guys be married, at some point in this year? It does give me 3 yes to that question. So I know regardless of everything that's going on, you guys are going to find that way and have that connection within it. I know earlier when we were talking about Belgium and, you moving, it definitely connects to you being able to move to Belgium as well too. So 26 is still a very positive time, even though we have so much heaviness surrounding our world right now. You guys will ultimately be able to do this. It might just be a few weeks after what you guys had originally hoped for or intended for, but it is something that will definitely be there for you guys.
All right. Thank you, Laura, for submitting your question today. We really, really appreciate you attending today's live stream and bringing forward that question. We really hope everything works out in the short term and the long term for you and Joris. And definitely let us know how that trip goes whenever he comes to visit you very soon.
Yes.
Now, moving on to our next question, I see one here from Lance, wanting to know a little bit more about what 2026 will be bringing Lance. And as a note for everybody else in our audience, we are going to be switching over to our card pull section of the live stream very soon. We may have time for another question or two, but just a quick note. Lance wanting to know what 2026 will bring. Ooh.
Yeah, and I mean, instantly when I open this energy up, I do have to agree with you that energy has been a definite roller coaster. But what Spirit immediately brings forward is that this 26 is going to be a much lighter year than really the last 2 years have been for you. The one thing that Spirit wants to bring forward is just kind of release some of these expectations that you have on yourself, because it is something that is blocking you or not allowing you to fully move forward. The things that Spirit just kind of brings forward for me right now is a lot of growth. It's a lot of connections for you within this year. There are new beginnings that house a lot of new opportunities for you. It's really drifting you towards career. And I feel like those new beginnings and those new opportunities are coming forward for you in that format. And then that seems to be lifting a lot of different weight off of your shoulders as well too. So 2026, like we said, is going to be a much lighter year for you. You're moving forward. I see that, growth for you, the connections of who you needed to connect with as far as career-wise path as well. But it is a year of change and a year of releasing. So we are connected to the year of the horse this year too. So it's something that, horses always seem to go so fast, but Spirit's going to ask you to just kind of take this at a steady pace, continue to follow the path that you're on right now, because you're right where you're supposed to be, but just focus on that steady path and release some of those expectations that you put on yourself, because that's just too much weight you don't need.
All right. Thank you, Lance, for submitting that question today. And we really hope that answer from Psychic Uma resonated with you as well. Thank you for attending today's live stream. And yes, moving on to our next question. Right before we switch over to our card pull section of the live stream, I saw one here from Ava. Okay. I think you may know Ava. Well, glad to get the two of you connected on here. She has not heard from Nate in a while, so I'm assuming you know Nate, and was hoping that you could tell her if you still see a reconciliation in the cards, and if possibly a long-term connection through marriage is still in their future. Thank you, and Happy New Year to you, Uma.
Happy New Year to you as well. And I'm sorry that he is still in this weird position of no communication. But again, everything that does come forward within this, it confirms that yes, there's the communication, there's the reconciliation, celebratory, again, unity energy for you. So that still is something that is in the cards for you. Something's going on with his family. There's a lot of the one-way track mind thinking, and a lot of selfishness, a lot of jealousy here as well too. So unfortunately, this was like a crazy negative pivot that just really kind of consumed him. And that's what Spirit's showing, that created the delay in him communicating with you from those time frames that we had spoken of previous within this. So the silver lining in this horrible connection with his family is representing that he's going to come out with a much clearer head. And within that, that's where it's just like, whatever I do, I'm going to go connect with Ava. Like, that's it. I'm just going to go. That's what I'm doing. This is, power forward, everything within that. It is something that I do feel like is burning rather quickly, not super fast, but quickly for him right now. So, I was like, there was something heavy that does come up within this that just kind of stopped everybody, and they all got ornery. Like, I'm so sorry to hear that. I'm sorry. So yes, it's definitely that shifting moment for him. Unfortunately, sometimes when people pass, it kind of makes people in this position a little bit more humbled, and it makes him really realize what he's been missing and what's been lacking in his life. And I promise you, you've been on the top of his mind. So he's going to be that power steam, coming forward for him, for you.
Wonderful. Thank you, Ava, for submitting that question today. We really hope everything does work out between the two of you, you and Nate. We
Yeah.
are rooting for you, and we really, really, really appreciate you submitting your question today here. And we're glad we got you connected with Psychic Uma as well. Now we are going to be switching over to our card pull section of the live stream. And we have a lot of questions coming in today. So we are going to try our best to answer as many possible questions. So Uma, we may have to answer the card pulls a little bit quicker just to
Sure.
get a lot of questions in.
Okay.
So we'll try our best, everybody. But
Yes.
while we get these questions in the chat in the form of love card pulls, career card, future, dealer's choice, etc. Actually, Ava does have one follow-up question. If you could say a yes or no, do you see the marriage in the future so
Yes.
far?
Sorry, that's
Oh,
what the unity and the long term was connecting to. So yes, it is still there in the future for you guys. The time frame obviously is just messed up right now because of everything else, but yes, it is 100% there.
perfect. Thank you, Ava, for that clarifying question. Now, for those who are wanting to connect with Psychic Uma as we get these card pull questions coming in, Uma, can you please let everybody know, for those who are seeking a guaranteed answer to their questions in a one-on-one reading format through either phone call, online chat, or offline message, whichever way they prefer, can you let everybody know when is the next time you'll be online and available on CaliforniaPsychics.com?
Yes, I will be on tomorrow, 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. My normal schedule is Monday through Thursday, 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time.
Wonderful. And if you missed any of that information, please do not hesitate to click the link in the description of the live stream you're watching right now to pull up Uma's profile and the ability to send her a message and book a one-on-one appointment slot with her as well. And finally, please do not hesitate to contact our wonderful customer service team. If you have any questions about getting started with California Psychics or booking with Psychic Uma here, they are super helpful and I cannot talk them up enough. Now, moving on to card pulls because we have 10 minutes left and we're going to try our best to answer as many possible questions we got. We got so many good ones. We have one here from Alicia. Alicia wanting to know if Cody and her will be dating this year in terms of a love card.
Okay, so let's focus on this energy here and see what spirit is bringing forward within this. So with this, you got the Chariot. I definitely see that this is something that is in the direction of movement forward. And I do feel like this is connecting to him as being your person because you wouldn't be moving forward with him if he wasn't your person. This one is obviously, with the wheels and going everything fast. I definitely see that this is going to be here in the early half of this year. So first quarter of this year, you guys will definitely be in an exclusive committed relationship.
Fantastic. Thank you, Alicia, for submitting that card pull question today. And now next card pull, we have one here is Harley from YouTube wanting to know if she can receive a love card regarding her and her person of interest, Dave, in a reconciliation.
Okay, so let's pull on this one. And this one is strength. Within this, I do feel like this is a very positive, powerful card. I definitely see that this is connecting to the reconciliation of you guys. He's going through some stuff. I see a lot of healing energy around him, but this is going to be like the card that kind of pulls you guys together because your love is strong enough, basically, is what this is trying to say to you right now. So here in like February's energy is really trying to come forward with this as well, that there's going to be some of that breakthrough energy. Like communication will pick up right around the 2nd or the 5th of February, okay? But 100% reconciliation because your love is strong.
Fantastic. Next card pull that we have is here for Michelle, wanting to know if she can get a career card, please. She was just let go from her job today. Michelle, we are praying for you and hoping that there is a new opportunity right around the corner, a better opportunity. We're just so sorry to hear that today.
Yeah, I am so sorry. Well, let's pull that card and just kind of see where spirit is taking us within this. And oh, I love it. The Ace of Pentacles, because Pentacles is all about money, career, movement within this. This one is the new beginning. So, as difficult as this was today for you to be removed or let go from your job, this is saying, don't stress it. You have something coming. I feel like the universe is going to kind of give you a little bit of time off when it comes to this, though, because I pick up an energy around March. So just kind of take this as this moment to just breathe, refresh. You are going to be financially just fine. And with this new opportunity, you will definitely be able to build above a savings account, pay off debts, whatever it may be. This is your powerhouse. So 100% March, you're getting a new job. And it was okay to be let go, even though sometimes it's difficult. It's just what spirit needed you to do today. Okay.
Yes. Thank you, Michelle, for submitting that card pull question today. We really, really, really hope that that new opportunity, that better opportunity is right around the corner for you. And this is just a stepping stone to making an even better career for yourself. Thank you, Michelle, for joining us today. And we hope that that card pull at least hope raise your spirits a little bit. Next question is here from Adita, wanting a love card and wanting to know if her ex is going to be coming back into the picture.
Okay, so when we pull your card, it is the moon. Within this energy, I do feel like, yes, he is going to be coming back, but there's some time that's needed because this one is representing that he has some fears, he has some concerns. Even like his energy is kind of caught up in this like illusion kind of thing. So I definitely see that this is something that he will be releasing. I don't have quite a strong time frame for you within him returning, but I can see that it is going to be like a couple of weeks and he will be returning. But he's facing his own fears and his own insecurities when it comes to seeing this moon card, okay?
Thank you, Edita. Now, next card pull question is here from Macy, wanting to know in a career-related format, PA or midwife, whatever is the better, I guess, career choice is what the cards can reveal, I guess.
Yeah, and as we pull your cards, the Nine of Cups, this one's all about fulfillment. I will be completely honest with you. I only heard midwife. I didn't even see like the PA, even though it's up there. So I feel like spirit is representing that the midwife is going to be more of a fulfilling job and a connection for you. But it's definitely something that is trying to come forward in a rather fast pace for you. But midwife is going to be your shining opportunity, if you would, with that.
Fantastic. Thank you, Macy, for submitting that question today. Next one is here from Teresa, wanting to know if she can get a love card, please, and if you see new or old love coming into play for her.
Yeah, so let's focus on that. Pull a card, see where that takes you. So this one is the Seven of Wands. Within this, I feel like this is a doorway of opening, or like a door opening for opportunity. And to me, when a doorway is opening, it's not connecting to an old relationship. This is going to be brand new. I do feel like the old wants to try to kind of come in, but you're kind of more on the defensive side. That's why your back's kind of like to that, if that makes sense. But 1000%, I see this as being something that is doorway opening in new love for you. Don't let the old return because it's not worth it for you, but the new will be.
Thank you, Teresa, for that question today. We hope you resonated with that card pull. We have a few minutes left in today's free live preview of California Psychics. Uma, can you please let everybody know when is the very next time that you'll be online and available for a one-on-one reading for those who want a guaranteed answer to their questions?
Yes, I will be on tomorrow, 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. My normal schedule is Monday through Thursday, 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time.
Wonderful. And you can connect with Uma and see all of that information in her profile when you click the link in the description of the live stream you're watching right now. Don't forget to use the code NEWYEAR10 for a free $10 credit added to your California Psychics account with no purchase necessary to redeem. So make sure, I want to see so many redemptions coming in today because you need to be getting your free credit, your free gift from us. Make sure you use that code NEWYEAR10. Latoya from YouTube is wanting to request a general card pull, please.
Okay, so as we pull that card, it is the Nine of Swords. Now, this one sometimes can feel negative, but I really don't see it being negative in your energy because I see this as release. I see you being freed from the anxieties, the stress, the worries, all of the doubts and the concerns that you have been having. Spirit is also connecting you to a lot of communication that is leading to connections, in reference to you really growing. So, in a general sense, everything that you have been stressing about, having doubts, concerns, worried, anxious energy about, it's all getting ready to be removed. And let's connect to that number 9, because that's the time frame of when that release is going to be present for you. So 9 days from today is where that release is going to be there for you.
All right. Thank you for that card pull question. And now next one I spotted is here from Evelyn, wanting to know if she can get a love card in regards to a new love. She's going through a divorce at the moment. Thank you, Evelyn, for joining us today. And thank you, Latoya. I saw your thank you message as well.
So I love it because this one is representing the Four of Wands. This is all about coming together, a nostalgic type of an energy that is coming forward for you within this. Sorry. I'm going to connect the number 4 to April, because obviously that's the 4th month, but this is all about happiness. So that's when your new love is going to come in. And just remember that you are making the right choice. I know that it's really difficult sometimes. There's just such a roller coaster, but this one, it's going to take you back to like a nostalgic time frame where happiness, fulfillment, contentment, everything, like that deep connected love is waiting for you here in April. So hang in there, because you're almost there, but it's April that the new love is coming forward.
All right. We have time for just a couple more card pull questions as we reach the end of our free live preview of California Psychics today. I saw one here wanting to know a friendship relationship card. Wanting to know about Greg. Joe is wanting to know about Greg. Does Greg have kind of a dislike for Joe? Why hasn't he reached out? And if he will, when? Can you possibly foresee any of that? If the cards, I guess, can reveal.
Okay. So let's just kind of focus on the friend love, kind of card here within this too. And as we pull this open, it's the world. So this is a very strong, powerful connection, kind of like, that saying of like the world at your feet. I definitely feel like this is connecting to the love, like it's connecting to the desires and everything that Greg does have for you. And I feel like communication is connected to this. There's not a specific time frame within this specific card, but it is a flow, like the circle, right? Like it's just kind of circling into that energy. So this is a very, very positive card, especially when it comes to love, because it is going to create that in your world, at your feet, kind of movement of going forward. So I see this as kind of more the introduction, like Greg coming back in and starting to really build that partnership or that connection with you.
Wonderful. Thank you, Joe, for submitting that card pull question today. I saw a message from JP, who we answered earlier. Thank you, JP, for submitting that question earlier, and we're glad that you appreciated that answer from Psychic Uma. Next card pull as we wind down today's free live preview of California Psychics is from Jennifer, who's requesting a love card for her and Corey.
Okay, so let's focus on the love card here for you and Corey. What does that bring forward for you? And when we open this, it is the Page of Cups. And I always see the Page of Cups as being communication. So it's really interesting that you share that he's been MIA, because this is representing that he is coming back, and communication within this is moving rather quick. Like all the warm tones show me that is more of like a on fire kind of energy. And usually that is something that you can connect to days. So coming back into your life over the next couple of days, I definitely feel like that is before the end of January right now. But when the intention of when he comes back is to reconnect to the love that you guys have, like it hasn't gone anywhere. It's just been kind of unfortunately bottled up and put on a shelf, but he's ready to open this back up with communication. And this is him communicating with you, not you reaching out to him.
All right. Thank you, Jennifer, for submitting that card pull question today. We really want to thank everybody for attending today's free live preview of California Psychics. We have reached the end of our hour, but for those who want to receive a guaranteed answer to their questions, Psychic Uma, can you please let everybody know when is the very next time that you'll be online and available for those one-on-one readings on CaliforniaPsychics.com and the California Psychics app? Also, don't forget to use this code.
Yes, definitely use the code. But I will be on tomorrow, 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. My normal schedule is Monday through Thursday, 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time.
Wonderful. And yes, if you missed any of that information, please do not hesitate, or please do not forget to click on that link in the description of the live stream that you're watching right now. That will pull up Psychic Uma's profile on CaliforniaPsychics.com, where you can book that one-on-one appointment slot with her, find all the information that she just shouted out, or send her an online or offline message. So we really want to thank you for attending today's free live preview of California Psychics today. And we will be back next time, no, we will not be back next week at the same time, because next week is MLK Day, but we will be back the following week. So in 2 weeks' time, we'll be back with another live stream. Until then, direct your questions to our absolutely wonderful psychics like Psychic Uma here. And we cannot wait to connect with y'all again very soon. Thank you, everybody. And until next time, bye-bye.
Bye.